Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back, and I'm at the point of Desert Convergence again. I've also made myself a new weapon, Jive Claw. It has an int arm, which allows you to leech health from enemies, and it also has the Reaver Horns I recently got, which slow things down, Astroth Claw for withering, and a Djinn Cloud for levitation and summoning Djinn. So that ought to be interesting. Uh, so far, it worked pretty well whenever I used it to fight off a modeled Abea. So I think it's gonna do pretty darn good. So yeah. Have I attacked a kobold yet? Okay, does not fully count as unarmed if you have anything in your hand for the purpose of deflecting arrows. Noted. Oddly enough, didn't come up before. Come on, get stabbed with my pike. I need to poke a kobold. You little thieves will finally pay. I sent its body just flying into the air. I love that effect, the power of a Djinn Cloud. I just love it so much. But there's also that guy over there that has me slightly concerned. But I am trying to think of doing a few other things with all these. With all these other structures in the area. Gotcha. Ooh, extra heart. I think I really need to start doing that mod, bobbly heart containers. Now, is this gonna count? Can I? Oh, dark oak has not been scanned yet. That is new. I haven't actually scanned a bed. I find that interesting this whole time. I had not scanned that yet. Scanned a flower pot. Have I not scanned cobblestone walls? Seriously. Okay, the scanning power is definitely back on. Okay, that worked. Hey, sheep. Can I actually scan you now? Why can I not scan vanilla mobs? I've scanned... Okay, I could just about swear I scanned an abyssal zombie not too long ago, and it scanned well. But here I am trying to scan a sheep, and I'm getting nowhere. What? What the scan? Totally, what the scan? Oh, slab. Okay, because I'm wondering if maybe I need to get the research papers like I used to. Oh yeah, this is going to be good to just get humongous amounts of loot from later. And leather armor that may or may not wind up being infused with thaumic power at some point in the future. But here I'm for a different reason. Looking for research notes of a different kind. Pretty sure they'll show up around here. And if not, then maybe I was too early. But I don't think so. I think it just wouldn't let me, like, actually use the nodes. I've done Afraid of the Dark before. Do I have to defeat a werewolf first? One of its werewolves. Or am I just supremely unlucky? Because normally these things are like you can just guarantee them each structure. Maybe it was sleep in here. I know I gotta do that at some point. But I thought there was also some additional like research notes in here too. In fact, let me just see, can I... Yeah, those are research scrolls from Afraid of the Dark. Let me see what we got here. Enchanted skeleton, blade of X. Oh, some of these can be like fulfilling conditions in case you don't get it otherwise. That's interesting. Werewolf examination, astronomy. Okay. Where's the one that sleeping potion is one of the big ones? So I'm trying to figure out if there's... that's from Thaumic Arcana, and it's completely unused. Okay. So that's... oh, wait, I heard something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Also, as you can see, I've also been furthering my spell work with Advent... blah, blah. wanted to say Advent of Ascension. Sorry, that may be in 1.12.2, but I'm not playing that in this particular pack. I don't think it has extensive Thaumcraft integration. I mean, if it did, that would be cool, but no, I don't think it does. I have scanned this, but not some of these. Okay. Sometimes you gotta wonder. So I need to find a werewolf. They will show up in dark areas, but do come out at night more. It's a pretty dark forest, but I mean that's part of the point. At least it's a pretty dark area. But I mean, if you don't hear the woo, then you're not there yet. Poof. Well, I guess rid of him. And nice sparkly dark oak wood. I'm just scanning all sorts of stuff today. But yeah, I might have to wait until night after all. Well, there's other structures in the general area that are nice. So I think I'll probably check some stuff out. So let's just kind of make a quick circle around and see if there's anywhere I'd like to hang out with until night. Or lips. But yeah. Can I pick this up gently and scan it in? So I'm wondering. I mean, I don't want to like permanently. Ooh, I can scan a tiki torch. It can't actually scan the teepee? Okay. Just gonna scan you in here. Can I? Okay, I can at least do that part. Does it not? Oh, okay, it does have aspects. I just can't scan it in world. Okay, how does it not let me? I'm pretty sure I hadn't scanned this before. Maybe I did it and I forgot, because maybe I was... Can you clear area? Hello, TP? Why won't you set down? I mean, you were there before. Are you not able to figure out that you're supposed to be in the area? Do I need to clear some things because of World Gen? Oh my gosh, I can't replace the poor guy's tent. Asphodel seeds. I think I hear an angry Argus. I mean, angry Aegis. Wow, it was just that picky about its exact location. I know I'm placing blocks. Don't be angry at me giving the area stuff, please. Now, those guys you can just thoroughly wreck. Because that is a zombie with a katana. Nice to know they're at least actually guarding the village. I mean, they actually do a pretty good job. Okay. It's a night, apparently, anyhow. So, can I hear a woo? Come on. Werewolf, please. I mean, I can do other structures while I wait. I could totally do that. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of stuff over time. Okay, so let's see if anything else needs a bit of a workout. Actually, since it's at night, I might want to grab myself some torches, so I might want to swing back to having that transmutation table. You know, I'm trying to remember how much pointage I actually had. Because if I had enough, then maybe, just maybe, I might go smack the poor tree. Okay. As I was saying, maybe, just maybe, I might go for that upgrade. It's really expensive, but I don't remember having over 2 million points, so I don't think it's that time. Still listening for werewolves. They should appear in various force. No, that's not a werewolf. I thought that was a witchery. I mean, not witchery. Successor to witchery, admittedly. But, yeah, bewitchment, you are cool and all that, but you admittedly seem to give me a slight technical issue when it comes to distinctifying between your uh, your black dogs and the werewolves that I need to find. Ooh, tongue of dog. There's a classic ingredient reborn. Are they fighting each other? They keep going invisible. I think they're actually supposed to do that. But even invisible, I can still whack them. Okay, so nice job there. Oh, keep running, little guy. I might need you later. Can I scan spider before it gets? Oh wait, I think I've already scanned them. What was trying to be new then? I'm wondering. There was something sparkling a second ago. I could just about swear there was something sparkling. And Gorga Mites. We have Gorga Mites. The only way to take care of Gorga Mites is with mass area damage. And there's a vampire leading them. That was new. Burn! Just, all of you just go away. Yep, where there's one Gorga Mite, they will never, ever seem to stop being in the area. This is something you learn in Like Nice Mobs. Why couldn't you have exploded with them instead of me? I'm just saying, Creeper, it would have been incredibly convenient if you had just blown them up for me. That would have been very, very nice. But of course, you're a Creeper. You don't do nice things. You like to explode people's houses and stuff like that. Okay, well, mealtime. Okay. At least I get a lot of experience out of it. Well, I made up for the trip because whenever you use that book, you do spend experience. And it looks like I have definitely gotten back what I had spent. So I feel good with that. And by the way, special thing, if you're a monk, you're immune to all kinds of food poisoning. Like all kinds of status effects from foods, not just poison. And not just like hunger status. So you get like blanket resistance to anything from ingesting food. So if you get high enough level, you can do that. That's something I've just kind of learned over time. That is part of this whole thing, and I am loving that because I can eat all those gels raw if I need to. I mean, I do like processing because the effects last longer and it's more satisfying, but still, it's just something to keep in mind that you don't have to worry about it as much. And I keep punching right through the trees. I'm surprised this was not taken by a kobold in the meantime. Because they will grab anything on the ground, and oh, dear goodness. Now there's a target that's tempting. Where are these guys coming from? Because they usually come from around mushrooms and swampy places, but there's no swamp around here. Well, I got a mushroom. You know, I could see if planting mushrooms can attract them artificially. That would be pretty sweet if it worked. Oh, rocks. I'll let him have his fun with that guy. It's kind of the point. Oh, Clink. I'm having a fun time roasting things with this. Although at some point I really need to go throwing spells again to raise my level. But I'm just trying to get those nice werewolves. Not the black dogs again. Those were good. They gave me an ingredient that will probably show up when I get seriously into witching around with bewitchment. But that's a vampire sheep. Okay, that happened. So I got bit. We know vampirism is viral. It happens. I mean, they may have some supernatural abilities, but at the core, it's viral, and that means it spreads. That poor sheep got bit. Okay, if there's not going to be any werewolves in this area, I'm going to see if I can find that other structure that seemed interesting that was slightly in the desert. Because I have a feeling that it's something that I haven't raided before, because it does not look familiar. And therefore, it would be cool. Because it's right next to something I have done before, in essence, because I think that's an extension to a dwarven city from Afraid of the Dark, because these are, yeah, those are gnomish metal struts. Actually, that's Gnome City, so this means we're going towards, so yeah, I said the wrong city, but this means we'd be going towards Anaria eventually, but that's not for a long time off, because you have to do a ton of research and other things along the way. And everything is glowing for me around here. So even if for nothing else, this is great for my research. Bookshelves, lots of bookshelves. Relic scraps. I think this is a version of a dungeon from Fossils and Archaeology. I think that's what this is. I think this is like a super library type place. So that's a cool thing. What do you got? More relic scraps. So eventually I will need to do dino stuff. I did put this in because it does actually have Thaumcraft integration. Like, see, it actually has aspects whenever you shift over it. In fact, I should probably scan that all. Scanning relic scraps. I never thought that would happen, but they finally did it. They waited until all the way after the 1.12 conversion, but they did it. So thank you for helping me with my Thaumcraft Fossils and Archaeology. I'm wondering if they added anything like really cool integration, like, oh, say, maybe something you can do with Thaumaturgy to help them out, because that would be awesome. I'm not really thinking that's going to be the case, but here's hoping. Like, what if you had a recipe that helped you make something that, in addition to Essence of Chicken, was like a better way of quick-growing dinos? That would be really cool. Okay, there really is a second layer up here that's awesome. Okay. We have more stuff to scan. Oh wait, let's just scan the whole thing. Almost forgot you could do that with containers now. Holy cobwebs. I knew I'd gotten cobwebs at some point. Everything is glowing. This is like the ultimate glow session for me or something. It's like, yeah, let's just give them all the research. A skeleton skull? Sweet. I know that I can actually get skulls to be used as infusion stabilizers, and I've got some infusions that I'd like to do eventually, and they are very extensive. Like way higher than the ones I'd done before. So therefore, it would be a good idea if I got some decent stabilizers. So I'm going to have to check and see if I can actually do that with it. Because it would be good to do it with a straight up skeleton skull for once. I've done it with wither skeleton skulls before, but not normal. Well, wait, I have. It's been a while. I think I did that on, oh, what was it? Was it on, Crusader, D&D Crusader, that was it. That's whenever I used regular skulls, because I had a few extras. I had like all sorts of heads that time. And anything that's a head can be used. Doesn't matter if it's a zombie head or anything. It's just anything that is a head component will work. So this is a nice library, and I have gotten a ton of stuff. Relic scraps mainly. I did not see any biofossils in here to complete the set. Would have been nice, but no. I mean, that's kind of fair, but still. Damaged Steve figurine is that one. Okay. Okay, so that was good. I'll just keep this in this slot, because I'm probably going to need it. Okay, do I have any... Yeah, I have some spare inventory room around here. So let's throw a few things that's not quite going to be as easily gathered from around here. Like that huge amount of Devil Star charges I still hadn't taken out. It's like, really? It's like, how did I forget that? Okay, so there's like more than one of these around here. So it is very loaded. Ah, there's a wisp. Hi, wisp. They're just nice and shiny. Have I scanned you with this yet? Apparently I had not. Okay. Now I have. Sweet. So much things to scan in various ways. Can't scan you that way, but I can scan you this way. See? One way or the other, it's scan everything. In my pack, that's going to be a huge thing because, well, in addition to scanning with Thaumcraft, you have scanning with Project E, you have scanning with the Analyzer from Fossils and Archaeology, and you have scanning with the Soul Gazer from Lycanite's Mobs. So there's just all sorts of scanning. So, thou shalt scan. Like, broken Kylax. That'll be interesting to fix. Because you can use the archaeology workbench for... you can use the archaeology workbench. Sorry, lips. What's an archaeology work beach? That would be kind of a nice vacation. This is proper. I think that's what I said before. But oh my gosh, the aspects on these things. It's and there are some new ones. Like I don't even know what some of these are, but I know they respond to antiquity and ancient things. So they're like literally aspects of archaeology, which is very cool. I'm getting lots of, I might actually be able to afford that upgrade for my, like speaking of scanning things in, might be able to afford that upgrade from my transmutation table after all. That would be cool. So much gold and stuff. And I haven't even, oh wait, these are stone tablets. Nice. Stone tablets kind of act like portraits. So I might do a little decorating. Oh, if I could get the right one, that would be sweet. Because there's some that are kind of more magical. And that would make for a good wizard's base, even if it's very ancient and archaeological. In fact, that would kind of give it even more of a good touch to it, so... I'm seriously considering doing that whenever I get back. And I have more than enough experience to make the jump again. So I can jump back anytime I'd like now. But I'm still pondering what's up with that structure and not having the research notes in it or research scrolls in it right now. Might have to go again at some point. That poor vampire sheep. I might consider just putting it out of its vampireness. I mean, I wouldn't exactly call it misery, but at the same time, I think it does need to be kind of removed. So, by removal, obviously I mean whack the sheep. I mean, I don't need to be bit by sheep, thank you. I'm gonna get plenty of that from Abyssal Craft. I have plenty of evil sheep. I don't need a vampire sheep that's neutral and just hungry. Then again, would it attack the abyssal sheep? That's an interesting question. Can a vampire sheep attack a demon sheep? Which one would win between that? And no matter what I'm doing, I'm always thinking of mob battles. So maybe I could see... That would be very interesting. Demon animals versus vampire animals. Oh my gosh. Spontaneously came up with new mob battle idea. I already had something in mind. Don't worry. No matter when you watch this, I probably have a mob battle in mind. Although it would be funny if you watch this after I've already done that one. Hi, Macas. At some point, I'm going to make you burgers. Because I do need to remember to come back here just for that. Okay. Maybe since loot's determined right whenever I open it, I'll leave one of these just unopened just in case that's how it goes. Because if I need to open it later after I've already got the other research, then maybe I can get the scrolls later. So I'm trying to remember how that works with the lineage of research in... Oh, lag spike just whenever I opened. Okay. Because I was going to check out what my next thing was, or try to remember. Hey, I already signed you. Did you forget that I signed? How did this happen? I am confused. Do I need to find where my other one is? Because I think I had another one. Is that like the spare? Did I sign a spare? And it's per book rather than... Is that's a bit of a... Ooh, Ventoraptor. Okay, now we got ourselves some interesting things to do. Because either tame or... I think I want to try to tame. Do I have avian treats scanned in already? That's a very good question. So they are considered avian. Maybe not. What was I missing? Made from cooked chicken? Okay, slightly cannibalistic there, but I'm not gonna argue. Well, then again, they are a predatory bird. And the thing about the real predators, like the true birds of prey out in the real world, is they will, in fact, consume smaller birds. So that is a thing. Like eagles attacking little, like, wrens and stuff. It's one of the things that distinctifies them as the kings of the birds, is they have dominance over the others. In terms of also eating them, so noms. Have I just not had much chicken for this? Is that how this happened? Because I am wondering. Speaking of which... Okay. I saw them here previously. They were close by. The one's literally under my feet. Oops. I keep accidentally destroying trees. Okay. Aha! It works. Okay. So, you're mine. And that means I will need something special. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is getting special. Extra special moment here. I now have a Ventoraptor. So you can rest for a while, and I'll be back. Meanwhile, we have bees. Now, since I already have one Ventoraptor, I guess the rest would be not exactly so much redundant, but better for other purposes. Because I do have equipment that I'd like to make. Whoa. Speaking of which, there's another thing I'd really like to tame. Oh, more of them. Oh my gosh. This is getting to be Tame-O-Rama. Ooh, I think I just dodged a barrage. Dodge the barrage, dodge the barrage. It sounds like something you'd want to chant whenever you're doing Danmaku-style games. Beast. Not beat, beast. Get fingers, please. Beast treats. I need lots. Because I've been wanting a quill beast for a long, long time. He's liking it, but he's not entirely ready to acquiesce. Nope, he was just trying to attack something else. Pterodon is attacking other things too. Did I get the quill beast tamed? Where's the quill beast? Quill beast, where did you go? Did it get killed by something else? Because there's some vicious creatures around here. Nope, he's over there. So while that Pterodon's distracted... Oh, it is mine. Out of the way, vampire. I'm trying to tame various creatures. They're both mine. Oh my gosh. I have new pets. This is an awesome moment. Okay, there's the transmutation table. Because I need the soul gem. I need to do it so much. These are expensive, but worth it. Because I want these pets. Spider, you are not in a very good place right now. Especially when default value is kill other targets. So yeah. Oh boy. I am feeling very happy with this. I was intending originally in doing things completely different. So that's mount. This is a pet. Okay. I have ideas for names. I think Lycanite eventually did, in fact, solve the naming issue. I don't think Pterodons have an equipment part, so I'm not going to take out that one. I was going to take out the other Ventoraptor I saw because they have a really cool equipment part that I'd like, but I think it got away. Meanwhile, turn and fire. Hello, other Ventoraptor that's not mine. Okay. Sorry to roast your fellows, but I really would just like a collection that's mainly one of each. Although if one of very special coloration and awesomeness comes by, I won't hesitate. Because then I could have the entire plethora, and that would be awesome. Is that a pool of mana? I think that's a pool of liquid mana for the wizardry mod, so yeah. I mean, seriously, this is the place that just keeps on giving. that is about this structural convergence. It is the place that just keeps on giving. It has like everything. In fact, I am wondering, just maybe. Oh look, here's some ints. Okay. That part's done. Okay, is there anything else that I need to fight? Right now I am just in an absolute frenzy of blasting with fire, even though I have clearly other spells to use. Like lots of them. I am in a fire blast mood, and I just took out your servant. I mean, the vampires are using sheep as servants now. That is kind of an interesting evolution of how everything works. I guess they have that animal magnetism or something. Rose from above. Is that? I do believe that's rabbit. I think I have enough spirit stuff, so I think I'll be fine with ectoplasm for now. Ish. And I left my thing all the way over there. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything? Well, if I'm not doing some other stuff right now, then I might as well put up my fossils and archaeology stuff so I can pick this up. So I'm trying to remember if I'd gotten, like, cooked rabbit meat yet. So I got a lot of things to assess in terms of my EMC later. And thaumaturgy, apparently. Ingredients, artifacts, including things I might just use for decoration. Because these figurines are mostly decorative, and so is the kylexes. They're archaeological decorations. They're really nice to just kind of show off your antiques. Okay, anything else I need to attack? Because I did not get anything from that Ventoraptor. I really want one of their skulls. It's like, I think the only head part I can find in this version that adds axe slots. I really would want to make an axe, because I have a pair of Geonoc fists that will add tremendous knockback and mining capability and just good stuff in general, and yet I have no head part that I can find to use it with. So that's a slight technicality. Rush them down. Okay, so I might be around here just destroying stuff for a while. And hoping and hoping and hoping that I wind up getting a very particular... Ooh. Okay, I was gonna say, wind up that I get a very particular spawn in terms of the again, holding out hope for the... Wait, did I just get a new part? Clink Scythe. It's another axe part, which I don't have a head for. Okay. I was gonna say, holding out hope that I get a werewolf spawn. That's nice. But we'll see about that. I guess for now I'll just kind of be munching away and hoping that I can get some other things here. But so far, I just got a massive amount of good taming and scanning and looting and just, oh my gosh, it's just all sorts of stuff. And by the way, beekeeping stuff in Bewitchment will be going away in the newest versions. I don't have the newest version on right now because it has a very heavy rewrite, and that kind of messed some things up. And picture plan. But yeah, I don't think I will be using that version until certain other things clear out, mainly certain compatibilities, like, say, with Abyssalcraft's integration. Because with Abyssalcraft integration, there's something I was really, really wanting to do after getting into Bewitchment, like heavily, like a really cool decoration idea for my altar. And that's not going to happen until that has been resolved. Or I just stay in this version of Bewitchment and do it anyhow, and like jump into like the later versions only afterwards. But until then, I'll be randomly seeing beehives, which I don't know if they have much of a use even now. And I think that's why it was removed. Is they're going, there's mods that do bees better. So, I mean, I've got forestry in here, so what do you expect? It does bees better. Anyhow, I guess I'll be logging off for now and just hanging around in this area for a while. So for now, this has been Glitch Reaper. I'll be logging off, so hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.